Alright, hey, what's up guys? It's GS Baseball 44 coming at you guys with a sweet video of my new Brandon Crawford Rawlings Heart of the Hide. Stock, of course, retail. This glove comes with a mesh back. Very, very squishy. So it's not, I guess, the best you can say. This one surprisingly has very, very hard thumb and pinky. You can actually feel it when you bend. It stays there and it stiffens up there. So I don't know the previous owner. He's Select Gloves on Instagram. Go give him a follow. Cool, legit guy. Don't know if the hot water has anything to do with it because I've never done it. I'm gonna be honest. If it does, that's awesome. If it didn't, then this glove just has awesome thumb and pinky inserts. Sometimes I've noticed that certain gloves from the same company have better, I guess, better specs than other ones. Sometimes one might come out with a thicker thumb, one might come out with a thicker pinky, one might come out with both, one might come out kind of with cheap leather, like very thin, very fine, or something like that. Something always goes wrong because of how many are made in the factory. So don't just take my word on how nice the thumb and pinky inserts might be and go buy one and then be disappointed and talk shit to me, because it's not always the same. There's times where I've gotten this one I didn't pull out the pad because I felt like it would collapse if I took it out, so I left it there. It's been pounded on pretty good that I can't really feel it. I can, like, it'll bend the same way as any other one that I've owned before that I take the pad out with. But it has a new sandlot color. I don't know if it's going to be a new color for Rawlings. I've seen a few Revos, but this leather is kind of soft, so I really don't think they're going to keep it. It looks pretty cool. It actually looks a lot darker in person. I have the flash on. Let me see if I can actually take the flash off without stopping the video. Oh yeah, I can. See, but now it looks red because of my room, so that's not really the best picture. This actually looks way darker than it does in the camera, so don't take my word for it. Or my video for how it looks. It comes with a black mesh back, black rough welting, sandlot brown, raw, I guess heart of the hide leather now, black web, a black palm, white stitching, and blonde, no, not blonde, sorry, camel lacing. I did like the camel. I'm gonna be honest, it sounds weird. I didn't like it here and I didn't like it there. But where I did like it for some reason was in the pocket. I guess because when I'm looking at my palm, I feel like I just have an all black glove. And when I had it, it looked kind of cool. It had, you know, camel and camel laces and a black palm. So it looked pretty cool. But I relaced it to black because, you know, I'm kind of a classic guy. I'm not very flashy. If you guys seen any of my videos, this will probably be one of my flashy gloves. My Atom back glove. And it's not even going to be used out in the field. This one will be, and this is actually my flashiest glove that I've ever owned in my entire life. And I've been playing since I was 4 years old. Usually, I've had few tan and blacks, some tans, very rarely, and then basically my whole life I've been all black. So, if it wasn't for the welting, this would probably be one of the least flashiest, because it would just be the lacing, but it's actually the flashiest glove I own. But back to the Crawford, guys. This is an awesome, awesome glove. I love the shape that it took, which is actually an awesome thing for the previous owner, because he gave it to me this way. I traded for an RTD, which is basically a spring training Rawlings, which in the same sense, for those of you who feel like the RTD Rawlings aren't worth money, it's the same thing as if you were gonna get a pro issue Wilson. There is no other way to get them, or at least for most people, maybe for like 99% of people to get them. Then I might confuse you guys. Sorry, 99% of people can only get them through the spring training. So the gloves that aren't being used or aren't taken are the gloves that people get. Very rarely, and I think it's almost impossible, that you can actually customize your own Wilson like a pro can. So an RTD is basically a spring training Rawlings that wasn't chosen, and that Rawlings, you know, isn't going to waste a whole bunch of gloves and just leave it in their manufacturer that they send them to retail stores. I don't know if it's certain retail stores or just randomly, but they send them out. They throw tags on them like if they were regular, and that's what it is. But they are worth a little more. So if you find a Heart of the Hide RTD, it may not cost you $250. It may cost like $260, $280, because it's still like a pro issue spring training. Same as if you were gonna go out and buy a pro issue, excuse me, A2000 and think that it's worth almost $300. It's about the same for a Rawlings. It just doesn't feel like it because you think pro issue Wilsons are probably better. Is maybe the wrong word to use, but just informing you guys. I probably bored the shit out of you. I'm sorry. But it is an H-Web. It is also a Pro 1175-6. I'm guessing that means Sandlot model, SLM, 11 3/4. I am in love with this glove. I threw 3/16 lace all over, and then I put a 1/4-inch lace in the... Actually, no, I didn't. I grabbed 3/16, and actually for some reason it was just too thick. Like way too thick, that it wouldn't fit in the palm. It would leave too much of a bump, and I guess I figured I might as well use it because I'm not going to use it anywhere else. I threw it on the fingers and the web, and from afar I'm pretty sure you guys wouldn't even know it's 3/16. So in reality, Rawlings just does an awesome job with a 1/4-inch lace in the web and the fingers. But as far as how a glove should be made, it actually should be made with all 3/16-inch lace. A 1/4-inch lace should only be used in a catcher's mitt, pocket and web, and a first base mitt, pocket and web, to strengthen it. Most people in the world, and there's no point in denying it for some of you who might deny it, you don't play that much ball for this to rip or for you to need a 1/4-inch lace. You know, we all prefer it. I prefer it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But to me, this 3/16-inch lace was thicker than the 1/4-inch lace that I had. Not wider, if you guys can see. Hopefully you can. It's not wider, it's thicker than most of the ones that I've had, or the strand that I had. So I just threw on the 3/16. It's working just fine. But this 3/16 for some reason is nice and thin and very soft. But look at this one. Hopefully you guys can see that. This one's a lot more sturdier, a little more thicker. This one's a lot softer, a lot thinner. So I threw on the 3/16-inch lace. Everybody has their preference. I personally love the 1/4-inch lace that Rawlings throws on their shit. So I'm just letting you guys know that a 3/16-inch lace is supposed to be on the glove, which is why Wilson doesn't put in a 1/4-inch lace. But, which is why they do double X now. So, the only thing I gotta say about this glove is, go get it, guys. This is a really awesome glove. I don't even think they make it anymore, but if you can get your hands on it for a reasonable price, I would get it. So, I don't know if they make it, but I know there's a lot on eBay. There's some that should be on Instagram, maybe some on YouTube, not entirely sure, but go check it out, guys. And hopefully none of you try to copy me in getting the black lace. If you do, it's fine by me. Just like the guy from G Rich, I actually got mine before he did, just in case you guys try to say that I copied him. No, I did not. He most likely didn't try to copy me. It's just I've been hearing a lot of stuff about all the guys that have gotten a cat wire glove, and actually like them or anything like that. Like Gloves and More, I think he got his black and red. I ended up getting mine black and red with white stitching. The guy on G Rich, I think he has the welting that I wanted, which is black, the red laces, and the red stitching. So we all have our personal preference. Some guys like black and red, some guys like all tan. So there's no point in saying who did what first or anything like that, because a lot of guys, they do that, whether you can see it or not. So yeah, as far as I know, I'm just saying I did the black lace first, and I think it looks fucking awesome. So for those of you who want to try it, honestly, I have a really bad memory. I think I just said, hopefully you guys don't copy me. I actually meant, hopefully you guys do. Sorry, I have a really stupid mind. Because it actually looks really awesome, and I know some of you might have thought of doing it, or just thought how it would look, and boom, this is how it looks. So I'm glad if there's some people out there who want it like this, that I was the guy to show you guys of how it would look like. So thanks a lot, guys. Really long video. I'm so sorry. But don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram. Thanks a lot, guys.